Hello my loves, today we are going to do a yoga for when you can't be bothered to do yoga. So let's dive on in. We're going to start standing today with our feet hip distance apart and really plugging into the earth. So you may be arriving feeling a bit lethargic, feeling a bit fed up, and this is your moment where you get to celebrate yourself because, hey, guess what? You can't be bothered, and here you are. You've pressed play, you're landing here. We're going to keep this short and sweet and enlivening today. Place your hands together at heart center. Start to tune deeper into your breath. Deep breaths in and out through the nose. And again, just noticing how you're feeling. Seeing if already, just with this attention, with this acknowledgement, we can start to shift into some appreciation for the self. Take a deep breath in. Sigh it out through the mouth. Let's get moving. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead, gaze to the palms, shoulders down. Exhale, fold forward, keeping all four corners of the feet in contact with the earth. Inhale for a halfway lift. Hands come to thighs, to shins or fingertips to the earth. We'll stay here for a little moment. We're really reaching the heart forward, the chest forward, the neck long, using the muscles of the back to create that broadness across the front of the chest. Navel into spine. And again, grounding through the heels here. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, plank pose, step back, hands come to the earth. Knees can be lifted or lowered. Press the floor away here. Inhale. Exhale, hold it here. Slowing the breath down. Inhale. Exhale, lower all the way to the earth with as much control as you can muster. Flip onto the tops of your feet. Press all 10 toes into the earth. Elbows hugging the side body. Cobra pose on the breath in. Shoulder blades spread apart, tailbone lengthens down towards the heels. Exhale, press up and back. Downward facing dog, hips up high. So make sure you set up your downward facing dog in the way that's most supportive for you. All four corners of your palms pressing into the earth. Reaching the heels towards the earth. No worries if they don't get there. And bending the knees as much as you need to keep the spine long. Make sure the neck is soft. Micro bend in the elbows. On your next breath in, lift the right leg up behind you. Keep the hips level. Bend your right knee and then stack right hip on top of left. Keep pressing evenly into both hands. You might have tipped more into the left side, so consciously grounding through the right. Inhale, lift that right knee a little higher. You can stay here, or we can continue the adventure. So you're going to spin onto the outside of your left foot and allow your right foot to land off the mat. Left leg is straight, right knee is bent as you push your hips up. Wild thing. Keep breathing. We're here, or we're in our downward facing dog with our hips stacked. If you're in wild thing, we're going to reverse out. So spin to ground your right hand and re-elevate that right foot up into the air. We'll all meet with the hips level and the right leg raised. Inhale. Exhale, step your right foot to the outside of your right hand, lizard pose. So keeping the back knee lifted. Squeezing the right knee into the right shoulder, gaze forward. And really lifting up through that left thigh bone as you allow the pelvis to drop down towards the earth. You can drop the chin towards the chest if that feels good in your body, or keep the neck long. Take one more breath in here. Exhale, step back, plank pose. One final pose on this side. We're going to come into side plank. So rolling onto the outside of the left foot, and you can keep your right foot grounded if that feels better for you. Really push your hips up towards the sky. Maybe we have the feet stacked. Reaching the right arm up. If you have it in your practice, to lift that right leg, maybe grab the right toe. If your body can do that, mine cannot. So really loving where you are, feeling that strength that you're building. Inhale, exhale back to plank, and we will vinyasa, rinse it out. Inhale, exhale, lower to the belly. Inhale for cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Other side, you stay where you are. I'm going to flip to face the other way. So the left leg lifts on the inhale. Bend the left knee and then stack left hip on top of right. So we're really opening up across the front of the left hip flexor here. Keeping lots of length in both side waists. And if you want to play with coming into your wild thing, we're going to spin onto the outside of the right foot and allow the left foot to come into contact with the earth. Push into the left foot to lift the hips, reaching the left arm behind you. Breathing or staying with the hips stacked. Both are challenging. If it doesn't challenge you, it doesn't change you. Beautiful. If you're in wild thing, grounding the hand, re-raising the leg. And if your hips are stacked, meeting us with a level pelvis, reaching the left foot up behind you. Inhale. And exhale to come into our lizard pose. So stepping the left foot to the outside of the left hand. And feel free to use your hand. Like, get there how you get there, right? Notice if there's any judgment on the body, on the self. And again, we want to switch into celebration and gratitude for where we are. For everything that we're experiencing. Dropping chin to chest if you did so on the other side. And keeping the breath full and fluid. Good. Step left foot back to plank. And we'll come into side plank on the right. So rolling to the outside of the right foot. Having the left foot to prop us up if that feels better in the practice. Making sure the wrist and the shoulder of the right hand are in one beautiful line. And breathing here. Nearly done. Take one more breath and lift those hips. Exhale, vinyasa. Come back to plank pose. Press the floor away on the breath in. Exhale, lower to the belly. Inhale for cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pedal it out if that feels good, or enjoy a moment of stillness. And we're going to lower the knees to the earth. Nice and slow. And whichever way you like, make your way onto your seat. Plant your feet in front of you, hug your thighs, and start to create some lift in the chest, preparing for boat pose here. So we want to bring awareness into the lower belly. Make sure the navel is anchored into the spine. And again, the collarbones are spreading apart from each other. So we keep this long, aligned spine as we start to lean back. And maybe we start to play with lifting the feet. You can point your toes or flex your feet. But make sure your back hasn't started to round. So really keep lifting up in the heart. Maybe we release the legs and bring the hands palms up by the side. If you have it again in your practice, you can straighten your legs. A little or a lot more challenging. It's giving me a cramp today. So wherever you are, really breathing into that power, that strength that you're building. Using the breath to keep you focused for 3, 2, 1. Lower yourself all the way down to the earth. Plant your feet hip distance apart, as close to your seat as is comfortable in your body. Snuggle your shoulder blades underneath you and we'll do a bridge pose. Hands down beside the hips. On your next breath in, raise the hips up by pressing the feet into the earth. Maybe you can bring the shoulder blades a little bit closer together, maybe interlacing the hands underneath the small of the back. Really lifting the chest towards the chin and the chin towards the sky. Take one more breath here. And lower down. Hug your knees into your chest. Check in with your body, see if there's any final stretches that will feel most nourishing to you in this moment. Maybe you want to windshield wipe at your feet your knees from side to side with the feet wide. Maybe a side stretch. And we'll take just a few minutes, a few moments in Shavasana, or a final relaxation pose. So this is an absolutely vital part of any movement yoga practice, to allow all of that doing to really permeate into the system. So coming into stillness, into non-doing, to allow yourself to simply be. To allow that strength, that power, and that energy to integrate with all parts of you. Notice any areas in the body where you may be gripping, and with your awareness, with your permission, let go. And the more you let go, the more supported you know that you are. If you can stay here for longer, then please do give yourself that gift. If you are ready to get into your day, then start to wiggle the fingers, deepen the breath, wiggle the toes, rotate the wrists and ankles. Start to reach out to the side and then make yourself as long as possible. Big stretch, pointing the toes, reaching up. And gather the knees into the chest. Give yourself a squeeze. Roll yourself onto one side. Slowly and gently press yourself up to a comfortable seat. of your choosing. Bring your hands together at heart center, bow your head towards your heart and notice how you feel. Breathe in love, appreciation and celebration for showing up for yourself today, for your commitment to you. And notice the impact that this little practice has had on your physical, your mental and your emotional well-being. Knowing it's you that's generated that. And when you're ready, lift your chin and open your eyes. Thank you so much for sharing your time and your energy with me in this practice today. I am sending you so much love and I look forward to seeing you again very soon.